Okay, everyone. Rather than showing you or explaining you the game in words, I am going to make a video which you can see and understand how the game works. It's a Coaster Tycoon game. So every answer helps the kids to build the next piece of their team's roller coaster. There's six themed roller coasters, one shared park, and eight pieces to a grand opening. So there are three parts in here. We'll go over all of them. One is settings, questions, save and load. So first one, this is the question bank title. You can change it. You can name it based on how you remember it. You can choose the games in here or number of teams, two, three, four, however many, and then you can name the park. It will be fun if you name it with the together with the kids. Then you have four teams in here, and each of the team can pick the name: Dragon Coaster, Space Launch, Haunted Mine, Candy Rush, Dino Canyon, or Cove. And same here, the teams can pick their names, and then we can start with the next part, which is adding the questions. There are some questions already been added just for an example for you guys to see, but you can add your questions and answer in here. There's also a spot here to add the image if you're working with some graphs or geometry questions or angles, lines, parallel lines. So you can add that image here, and that's very useful. Then you can also add more questions because if you're doing a roller coaster, you need more questions than that. You can have as many as you want. So we can add a sample question. So these are just middle school math questions that we are aiming for. Next is save and play. And then in here, when you save, you can save using an email and you can sync all your banks, all the question banks that you have made for all the games that you will be making. And here all your saved question banks will pop up in this area. You can also export the question banks or import the question banks using these two. And what that is, it explains here. For export question bank, it downloads a reusable question bank with title, answers, and teams, and import question bank, load question banks from this game or other games that you can use in universal format. And then we can start the Coaster Tycoon in here. So that's how the screen will look like. And then you can do the full screen. I'm going to do that. So, or I'm going to go back to my other screen. So you can do either way you can play. So there are four teams. These are the questions. These are the teams we picked for. So let's see what the first question we reveal the answer and we say team two is given the right one. We send the build crew to them, build it, and then there is a animation in here and there is also the music back in there. So let's do continue. They got the groundbreaking thing done, which is a $50 value. Let's do the next one. Again, let's say reveal the answer is 25. Let's say team two got it again. So send the build crew, build it, and there you go. Now there's the next part. If you turn the fast mode on, then the animation will not pop up. But I think it's fun to have that animation piece in there. Now let's do one more. Reveal the answer, team two, send the build crew, build it. Now the next part of the animation will roll up. Now, if I want to do the game over part, let's see what happens if all the questions are done and all the teams. So the team two is the park champions, and then they will show you the roller coaster there. But since it's the end of the game, so they'll show you the entire roller coaster. So if you buy the bundle using the link, send me the confirmation number or order number which starts from 1 or 2, and it is just by the end of the day today. So if you've already bought a bundle from me or are buying it today, I'll be sending you the link to this game for free. Thank you.